bars and tone.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Get
6,
ready to fade out
5,
black and fade
4,
to tone.
3, 2,
Fade to
1,
black, fade out tone.
10, 9,
Ready to fade in
8,
slate.
7, 6, 5, 4,
And
3,
fade in
2,
slate.
1, 10, 9,
And
8,
ready
7,
to fade to black.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Fade
1,
to black.
10,
Ready to fade
9,
in opening graphic
8,
and music.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And fade in graphic and music.
10, 9, 8,
Ready to fade
7,
out music. Ready to
6,
fade in host
5,
mic. Ready to
4,
dissolve to
3,
talent.
2,
Cam 2.
1.
And dissolve to camera 2. Cue talent. Host mic.
Good evening. Welcome back, everyone, to another thrilling episode
bring
of
up host
Inquiring
name
Minds, where we discuss current developments in the supernatural
And
world.
take
I'm
host
your
name
host, Tim Cruz. We have a great show for you today where we'll be discussing the
And
existence of
fade
mole
out
people
host name
living
key.
beneath our surface and how it will impact us going forward. With us to talk about mole
Ready,
people is
camera
geologist
1.
Dr. Randy Marsh. Welcome to the show, Dr. Marsh.
Take 1.
It's great to be here with you, Tim.
Well, excellent. Now, Dr. Marsh, can you please give us some information and background about your studies?
Well, yes, Tim. I specialize in ancient geological science. I conduct my
get,
research at the Colorado School of Mines.
guest
I've
name
been
key up, please.
studying the existence of mole people for the past
Ready,
20
and
years.
we're going to take host name key.
Excellent. I'm excited to talk to you about the mole people today.
And
How
fade out
long
host
have you
name
known
key.
about the existence of these mole people here on Earth?
Well, Tim, I've been knowing about these. They've been living underneath our Earth for the past 2 million years.
And take 2.
But in recent times, they've been more active than they have ever before. They've been digging underneath our cities, Tim.
Sounds frightening, Dr. Marsh. Now, what can you say about these mole people and what they look like? Have you ever seen one of these mole
Ready,
people
camera
in person?
Unfortunately, during my travels, I've not been able to look at a mole person face to face. But
Ready,
6 months ago, through eyewitness accounts, I've talked to this man in Russia. He tells me of a mole person that he saw before going back into the earth, about 3 to 5 feet tall, yellow to gray skin, long razor-sharp claws on both its hands and its feet, orange nose and black beady eyes. Look, Tim, this is what they look like. I drew this. I drew this through eyewitness accounts that I've gathered. This is what they look like.
Your discretion is advised, Dr. Marsh. We were not prepared. Everyone at America at home, I apologize. So, these mole people, are they a threat to the American people at home?
They are, Tim. They really are. You know,
Take 2.
the 1906 Great Central earthquake, that was caused by them.
Ready, 1.
They did this. They've been digging underneath our city, creating giant sinkholes underneath our major cities, every major one in the world, stealing cats and dogs and pets and everything that they can, groceries, babies. They've been stealing it all, our fossil fuels as well, to cripple our civilization.
Now, Dr. Marsh, this is breaking news. I do have a question.
Take 2.
How do these mole people communicate?
Well, Tim, they can't see. They're blind creatures, obviously. So they can't communicate not through traditional means, not through words, but dance. They wiggle around and swirl.
Whoa. Sounds fascinating. I sometimes communicate like a mole person, might I add. Now, Dr. Marsh, I do have to ask you,
Ready, 1. And then
these mole people, is there any chance they might start coming into the outside world and invading us and attacking the human people?
There is a high likelihood. You know, if you ever do see a mole person, run and hide as far away as you can. Then call the number 616. It is a new number that the government created, a government-sanctioned team called the MPS, Mole Protective Services. They created that service so they can protect us from the mole people. They have advanced technology to shoot on sight and capture these mole people so that we can learn how to destroy these mole people for good.
Now, once we destroy these mole people, you think we should be safe?
Yes, Tim, I think we should be safe. You know, the sinkholes and the earthquakes, they should stop. All of it. Thanks to the mole people being destroyed once we wipe them out.
Fascinating, fascinating. There you have it, folks. It appears that there is a civilization of mole people living beneath the surface of our planet. Do what you can now to prepare yourselves for their arrival. I would like to thank my guests today, Dr. Marsh, for educating us on these terrifying mole people. For everyone here at Inquiring Minds, we would like to thank you for tuning in tonight. Next week, we'll be discussing the reported abduction of a woman by hair-covered dwarves in Utah. That's all we have for tonight. Thank you and good night.
And fade up
Thank you,
music,
Tim.
fade up graphic.
10, 9,
And ready to dissolve to
7,
black.
6,
Fade out music.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dissolve to black, fade out music. And ready to fade up credits. And fade up credits.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And fade to black. And we're clear.